programmers, software developers do not like typing. So we have many shortcuts to write the same thing in a shorter way. So let's say that we want to take a copy of a list. As I had shown in the previous slides, we can take it in this way. We can first create an empty list, and then using a for loop, we can append all the items in that list to the new list. So for that one, I spent this 1, 2, 3 lines. There's also one way to do it, to do the same operation by using this list comprehension expression. So this is a concise expression. So again, we write a smaller text, but it does so many operations. What is it? Well, instead of writing these 3 lines, I will just write this one line. List2 is equal to, between square brackets, okay, so item for item in list1. So what does it mean? Well, it has a very strict syntax that we need to be aware of. So we have this item, which is the result expression, and we have this iteration expression. So which means that, like, okay, we have these square brackets, we will create a list, and this for item in list 1 will give me, it will iterate over the list of list 1, and then for each item it gives me, I will put the item itself, exactly the same thing, so that it will, for each list, it will generate me the same list. Let me copy paste it and let's run it first. So when I say list2, now it will also have exactly the same values. But in this list comprehension, you don't have to put exactly the same value. You can also say that, okay, I don't want to put 1, 2, 3, 4 in my second list. I want to put their square values, okay? So if it is 1, it should be 1. If it is 2, it should be 4. If it is 3, it should be 9. If it is 4, it should be 16. So for that one, then what I should do is, well, again, I will iterate over my list, but whenever I will put their square. So when I run this code now, I will get this kind of a result, 1469. Or maybe, well, again, I have this list, this string list, Winken blended node. And then in my second list, I want to keep the number of letters in each string. So how can I do it? Well, I will iterate over my string list. And then for my second list, I will put the length of each item. So Winken, it has 6 letters, so that's why it will give me 6. Blinken, it has 7 letters, it will give me 7. Node has 3 letters, so it will give me 3. So in one line, I could create another list that actually maps each item in a list to another value, or to the same or to another value. I can also, like in my code, I mean, you can do anything here. Like maybe, okay, I want to just take double of it, of each item. So I will just multiply it by 2. Then my list will become 2, 4, 6, 8. So each item is actually multiplied by 2. And there's one more example. I can even add if clauses in it. Like in this example, for instance, I have this list 1, 12 to 23, 15, 4. And in my second list, I just want to add the ones that's value is less than 10. So I will filter it, some of the values, and then I will keep the rest. So how can I do it? Well, normally, what I should do is I need to create a new list, empty list. I need to iterate over all items in the list 1. And I'll check, okay, if that item is less than 20, then I will add it to my second list. Normally, this what I would do, like I have this 4 lines of code here. But instead of this 4 lines of code, I will be able to write it in one line with this example. For now, but this is a little bit more complicated. This is the resulting expression value. This is the iteration part, and this is the if clause. So for each item in list 1, if item is less than 10, put item in list 2. So this is what it means. So let me run this code also. Let me take copy paste of it. And then when I say list 2, now it removed all the values that is greater than that is less than it removed all the values that is greater than 10. So again, I can change many things, like okay, I say that okay, remove the ones greater than 10, and also for the remaining ones multiply them by 2. So then when I run this code again, it removed the ones that is greater than 10, and for the remaining ones it multiplied them by 2. So instead of, it's not 1 2 3 4, now it is 2 4 6 8. So it's all done by just one line of code. Again, I will repeat what I had said in the beginning of the lecture. Python is famous because of its data processing capabilities. That's why it is very useful in AI, in machine learning, in data science. You can easily manipulate, change, manage your data by Python with a very limited number of code. You can easily do many things. So this is one of the reasons that Python is famous in these areas. All right, it's 10:49. I think I should stop here because I cannot finish it in 1 minute. All right, we'll stop here. Thank you for your attendance. This is the class for today. If you have any questions, I can take it.